guys, and welcome to episode 3 of my vlog series, Poo Puke and Push-Ups. And to kick off today's episode, I'm going to go through my supplement cupboard, okay? You really want to be getting your whole food sources sorted first, your diet sorted, your calorie goals sorted before you're even worrying about, oh, what protein do you take? Oh, do I need to take fat burners? No, you just need to be in a calorie deficit. But anyway, so I'm going to go through now the supplements that I take. I get them all from bulk powders. I've used bulk powders for years. I've never had any issues with them. Great customer service and all that. Anyway, I'm not sponsored by them, but I just want to say that I wouldn't show you guys a product that I personally didn't use a lot. I kick things off with good old creatine because I've had just a bit of time off of it. I wanted to see how my body reacted to not having it, and if I noticed any particular differences. So I'm currently on a diet break. One more week of this diet break and I'm going to be going back into the cut and I'm going to add some creatine in and really see if it's made a difference to how it was prior to this diet break to after. Okay, creatine obviously has different instructions depending on what it is and what brand it is. Just follow the instructions, guys. Pure Whey Isolate 90. This is what I use in most of my smoothies and in my post-workout shake. That suits me. There's less than a gram of fat in it, you know what I mean? Can't even complain. Then you've got casein. This is what I put in my post-workout shake. So I have whey, casein in my post-workout shake, along with maltodextrin, which is a fast carb that you want. Okay, so pure whey isolate. That's your fast digesting protein source. Then you've got casein, which is your slow digesting protein source. The reason I take both is you get that initial hit of protein after your workout, and then you've got that elongated period where the slower digesting casein trying to drip feeds you protein until your next meal an hour or so later. And then you'll get maltodextrin, which is to restore your glycogen stores, okay, which are depleted from working out. So you want a fast source of carbohydrates, maltodextrin, dextrose, so you can use like a gummy sweet like Haribo, something like that. You want to be going for 1 gram of fast carb per kilogram of body weight. A couple of different flavours of protein powder, so we've got chocolate caramel, we've also got just plain chocolate, and that's because if I'm making a smoothie of a different flavour, with peanut butter or bananas or whatever, I find that the way I make them, they taste better with chocolate orientated flavours. Then I have a complete BCAA drink that I take during training. It tastes really nice. As soon as my heart rate goes above 100, I'm going to start breaking down muscle if I'm working out. Not the case, mate. I take them because I want to take them. You don't have to take them. As long as you are hitting your protein goal for the day, it doesn't really matter when you take that protein in, okay? Complete pre-workout. I don't take that every session. I don't rely on that every session. I only take that when I'm feeling tired, okay? I try and keep my caffeine intake to a minimum, so I'll have coffee for breakfast. I then won't have any caffeine other than my pre-workout. And like I said, I don't take it every session. That way, when I do need it, I really do get that pick-me-up. Electrolytes. After an issue I had last year with my body overheating, getting not dehydrated, but I kind of diluted my electrolyte sources by sweating loads, drinking loads. I then was hanging out, like I was really ill, going with a drip and things like that, because I just diluted my electrolytes in my body. So I always have that in my gym bag. I always have some at home, just in case you've had a particularly sweaty workout. You know, it's coming into summer now. Gyms in the UK, not many of them have air conditioning, so just make sure that you've got something like that available. So prevention is the best cure. I log my food on MyFitnessPal and it tells you when you've eaten a certain amount and when you kind of need a little bit more. And vitamin A was a common vitamin that I was dropping back on. With the foods that I eat, the way that I eat, I wasn't hitting it. So I added that in just to bump up my vitamin A. There's a few other little vitamins in there that also need topping up. So that's why I supplement with a multivitamin. Take a vitamin C every day because weight training hits your immune system hard, okay? It really does force your body to grow and develop, but at the same time, consistent training can really inhibit your body's ability to prevent illness. So that's why I take vitamin C, just to back it up. Quick tip, if you find yourself start getting ill and you can't shift it, back off the training for a bit, double dose on vitamin C, you can sort it in no time. Fish oils. Fish oils basically help with regulating blood pressure, brain function and all that sort of thing. So that's why I take them every single day. Okay, one thing I want to reiterate quickly is get your diet nailed first, okay? Don't just start going to the gym, go straight down to the supplement store. Oh yeah, I need all this, I need mass gainer, blah, blah, blah. All of this. No. Try and hit your calorie goal of whole food sources first. Try and hit your macro goal of whole food sources. Then if you're struggling to hit a particular area, that's when you bring in supplements, okay? So hopefully you guys can take something from that. You'll see what I use, see what you can then kind of make your own decision on stuff that you want to take and the way that you want to use supplements. And I will check in with you in a bit. Right guys, so me and Sarah are going to the reflexologist in a bit to try and induce labour. Apparently that can work for some people, so we're going to give it a go. So I'm going to get ready and I will see you in a second. Let's go to the reflexologist. Woo! What's up guys, so I just dropped Sarah off at her reflexology appointment. So now I am just going to a little village that we drove through on the way there. And there's a nice little pond area, so I'm going to go sit by the pond because the sun's come out now, so it's really nice. And I'll get a clip of this place because it's actually quite pretty. What's up guys, so I've just come back to pick up Sarah. I'm still waiting. It is boiling in this car. And then we're going to go into Kings Lynn. We're going to get a bite to eat, probably something easy like Subway or something like that. And then we're going to go to the cinema. We're going to go watch Wonder Woman and really, we're trying to take advantage of this weekend because obviously this is going to be the last one, just the two of us. Unless she gives birth to the baby in the cinema. So I'll catch up with you guys in a bit. What's up guys? This is lesson number 2 of this vlog, and this is the men's hospital bag. Okay, so you'll see on the internet, your missus, midwives, and everyone will all forget about you. It's all about the wife and baby. No one cares about the man. But don't worry guys, I've got your back. I care about you. I've got you covered. Here, for a list of things that you need to put into your bag, your own personal bag for the hospital, to keep your gains, stay in shape, and stay happy. So, I'm going to go through each point individually. First one, ready meals. Not that crap you can get from the supermarket, high in salt and sugar. You want to get something from Muscle Food, something like that, that is macro friendly, designed for the bodybuilding person, okay? Stock up on them, maybe get 10 of them. Just that way you've got a ready, macro friendly, calorie friendly meal that you can eat on demand, just bang in the microwave. Okay, protein bars. Everyone loves a good protein bar. There's so many out there, I'm not going to rattle them off. You've got your own personal preferences. Stick some of them in your bag because there's going to be a point where you've been working out in the hospital car park, going to get a quick workout in, you need to get your protein fix ASAP. Snacker Jacks, they are probably the cleanest carbohydrate source you can go for. It's literally just carbs, no fat, no protein. So if you need to bump up those calories without sacrificing macros, keep them on you all the time. I've always got Snacker Jacks in the cupboard. Okay, next one, entertainments. There's going to be points where your missus is asleep, she's chilling, she's passed out, and you're going to want to amuse yourself. You don't want to sit there with your arms folded like this. Okay, so you want to make sure you've got a laptop, okay? You can do work on your laptop, you can watch videos, whatever you want, to your laptop. Likewise, DVD player. Books and magazines, personal preference. Headphones. Your missus is going to kick off if she can hear you watching bodybuilding videos. On flipping YouTube, she's going to be kicking them right off. So take your headphones. And lastly, most importantly, chargers. Oh, don't forget your chargers. If any of these things run out of battery, you're screwed, mate. You're screwed. Lastly, probably some might say the most essential column. I'd say food's probably the most essential. Screw the rest. You don't need to brush your teeth, do you? Anyway, so most essential column, this is for basically to make your life a little bit easier when it comes to the labour as a whole. You want a toothbrush. You don't want to be rubbing your missus's back, telling her it's going to be all okay when she can smell your garlic chicken that you had about half an hour earlier. You want a camera. You've got to vlog the whole thing. I'm going to be vlogging it. You should be vlogging it. Your missus is going to be like, oh, did you get a picture? You forgot your charger. You got no camera. You're screwed, mate. Remember your camera. change your clothes. Just in case you poo your pants. Now, change your clothes because you could be in hospital for, like I said, a couple of days. You're going to want to brush your teeth, change your clothes. Personal hygiene is paramount. Loose change. I guarantee, shut up. Loose change. I guarantee your missus is going to crave something while she's in labour, or want something while she's in labour that you don't have. She needs loose change. She can go and buy a Mars bar from the hospital shop for 20 quid. Know some tips. I guarantee you, your missus has told you while she's been pregnant. You need to do this when I'm in labour. You need to rub here, you need to pat this, etc, etc. You need to write these things down, because if you forget that, again, you're screwed, mate. Pillow. Everyone needs their kip. Everyone knows your body repairs and grows while you're asleep. And that includes in the hospital. You've got the proteins and that in your body from the food you've been eating. You've got the motivation to train from all the YouTube videos you've been watching in my vlogs. You've done your workout in the car park. Now you need to get some kip. Alright, so don't forget a pillow. Hopefully you can take these tips and tricks for your hospital bag so that you make sure you're prepared for any scenario whilst your missus is going through her labour. Hopefully you guys can take something from this. Like I said, I've got your back. Alright guys, so hopefully you've enjoyed today's vlog. I'm going to cut it off there because we're just going to head off to the cinema. Hopefully you can take a few things from the tips that I've given you about supplements and about your hospital bag. And I'll catch you in the next episode. Thanks for watching. See you later.